Spirit Paul, and thank you for tuning into Spirituality and Science Talk Show. We're just enjoying our evening kombucha in our yurt before we get ready for a healthy meal of avocado toast, rice water, and sunlight.
Thank you, Wolfman. Recently, we have been interested in the catastrophic destruction of our Mother Earth's fertile soil, which provides for all of her creatures. Evil, monopolistic, capitalistic corporate farms have wreaked havoc on our dear Mother Earth by poor farming tactics. Do you know about soil salinization, Wolfman?
Yes. Soil salinization is the process by which irrigation leads to a buildup of salts like sodium chloride, or her more exotic cousins like magnesium chloride and calcium chloride. When a field is irrigated, the water can evaporate, allowing salts to build up over time and eventually make the soil uninhabitable for innocent plants.
To investigate, we have conducted an experiment in which 5 groups of radish seeds were planted in wet paper towels. The water in the paper towels contained NaCl concentrations from 0 to 2.5%. We hypothesized that the higher salt concentrations, the less able the plants are to grow. We were correct in this hypothesis.
Wow. Thanks, Spirit Paul, for that tantalizing look into salt. But our spiritual dabble into the world of brackish badness was not without its flaws. For example, we could not control the exact amount of water placed in the bags, or whether the bags formed a perfect seal. We could also not control the fertility of the seeds placed in the bags, and unfortunately, our measurements were intermittent.
Go.
Indeed, the goddess spirit of Mother Earth may have blessed us with a wonderful opportunity to expose the evil being done to her, but we know for certain that as saline concentrations increase, the likelihood of a plant to grow decreases. As Jay Withgott in Environmental, The Science Behind the Stories on page 237 says, saline concentrations inhibit the growth of plants and are detrimental to agriculture, as most new farming is in arid lands. Salt is not good for soil in any form, and such irresponsible, profit-maximizing practices should be ceased immediately. Do you have anything else to add, Wolfman?
Yes. There's more we could investigate in the field. For example, how does the concentration of other salts in NaCl affect plant growth, such as the varied salt concentrations in the Midwest rather than the East Coast? This is an experiment we should conduct.
Yes, wonderful insight. Another delightful question would be whether regular flooding from fresh water affects salt concentration, such as in a river basin? This would be a fun question to investigate in our field or simulate in our yurt lab.
Hi, Wolf Moon here with Spirit Paw. As you can see, our seeds turned out with quite different results. Here are 0%, not very green, I mean. 0.5%, okay. 0.1%, 1%, I mean, even better. 2%, not looking so hot. 2.5%, only 2 sprouts. On to the hard data, as some may say. Here, you can see accumulation of all of our results. Day 1 for each percent in NaCl, and then average sprout length and percent germinated and number of seeds germinated. Starting off strong here with 0% NaCl. At 2.5%, we show that no seeds have germinated. Moving on to day 2, we see 2.5% still 0. 0%, we're at a 92% germination rate. And what's our length there for 0%, Spirit Paul?
28.7.
Wow, amazing. You can see day 3, 40.7 centimeters, 32.8, 18.7. Falling fast. 5 centimeters, 3.5. Now our last day, you really see the difference in the results. For 0% NaCl, we're at 60.7 centimeters average sprout length, 100% germination. Moving down to 2.5%, we see 15% germination and a sprout length 1/10 the size of 0% NaCl. And if we move on to look at our graph, we can really see the effects of salinity on soil. Here, on the x-axis, we have of sodium chloride. And here on the y-axis, we have our average sprout length. And you can see just how quickly it falls, almost in a linear pattern from 0% to 2.5%. 67.7 day 4 final result, 6.7 day 4 final result. And this is why salinity is indeed so bad for the soil. Thank you. Yes, thank you for watching our scientific analysis. Tomorrow, tune in as we investigate the anti-cancer, anti-heart disease properties of quartz crystals. And can dogs read? Blessed be, child of the earth.
Blessed be.